here is the story on how I turned my hobby into a full-time career.
So my journey with music production started 5 years ago during You Know What, and I started with $300. I went on Amazon and I bought a recording bundle through PreSonus, and I got this microphone, I got a cheap interface, some smaller speakers, and I got a little blck mini keyboard, right? And that's how I got started. If you go to my page and scroll all the way down, you can see the first beat that I ever made. I think it's still on TikTok. It is not my best work, to say the least, but I had to start somewhere, and I've been a professional musician and educator for over a decade, so I knew that eventually I would get the hang of it. So when I wasn't teaching full-time, I was coming home to make beats, and from 2020 through the end of 2024, I made about $500 to $600 during that time producing music. But trust me, I spent like double that amount just investing in better equipment and better sounds, plugins, and all of those kinds of things. Needless to say, I was not in the profit yet. Fast forward to the beginning of 2025 when I just started to really lock in and start networking more, growing my TikTok, and reaching out to artists. So when I started the year in January, I knew I really wanted to lock in, but at the time I had no intentions of leaving my full-time career as a teacher and pursuing music production full-time. So in January, I made about $180. In February, I made the decision to move on from education after this school year is over, and in February, I made a little under $1,000. And so far in March, now that I'm growing my business and scaling as I prepare to take this full-time in May, I am sitting at $1,300 so far for the month of March. Now keep in mind that this has been 5 years in the making. It took me 5 years to finally start making money, making a profit. It took me time investing money that I wasn't making back, investing money into this, in better equipment, in better sounds, in growing my knowledge, in all of those things in order to get to the point that I'm at right now, where obviously I still have a long way to go, but I'm at the point where there are artists that are vibing with my stuff, and there's music that's going to be coming out this year, and hopefully we'll be getting some Grammy-nominated platinum records here within the next year or so. But if you keep at something with everything you have and you're passionate about it, and you try to be absolute best you can be, and you just remain consistent, you will be successful. So whatever that thing is, whether it's making that song, whether it's producing that music, whether it's posting that content, whatever it is in your life, you need to go for it head first, knowing that maybe it'll pay dividends somewhere down the line. So as I said, starting at the end of May, I will be pursuing music production, audio engineering, and content creation here on TikTok full time. So drop me a follow and join me on